So if you have MS, you're familiar with exacerbations. Exacerbations tend to be defined primarily physical. They can be visual as well. But I think what we really miss are the cognitive exacerbations. They're hard to recognize, but sometimes it's all of a sudden you don't feel like things are right. And how do we capture that? And sometimes I think people couple that with fatigue, for example. They're feeling tired, or therefore I'm just not feeling right. So that's where you get this coupling of cognition and fatigue. I think we need to figure out how we can get these cognitive exacerbations and figure them out, because we're missing them all the time.
There are some patients whose primary difficulty will be cognition, that physically they may show no signs of dysfunction, but their disability relates to cognition. And what you do see in those patients is, on occasion, a stepwise deterioration in their cognitive abilities, which begs the question, have they had a relapse that's linked primarily to cognitive function? I think the answer is unknown. To try and tease it out, one would have to be able to capture brain imaging, probably at that point in time, and see to what degree new brain lesions or contrast-enhancing lesions can be linked to the stepwise deterioration in cognitive ability. I think if you could make that connection, then you could argue quite persuasively that what you're looking at over here is something that is a cognitive relapse. So if you are worried about your cognition, then you need to go and see a neuropsychologist or a neuropsychiatrist, someone who is skilled in assessing cognition.